glowing red, how long does it take to return to ambient temperature?
You're not going to see it glowing red. So the bearings, like we have bearings in our lab that sometimes operate at 240 degrees F. Okay, you're not going to see it red, right? It takes, as I said, to cool down from 240. Let's say you're reaching 240 or 200, to cool down from 200 to ambient, it will take anywhere, again, from 30 to 45 minutes. That is the thermal constant, what we call it. This is the time it needs for a bearing to reach a certain, like 63.2% of the steady state. So it will take it about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how hot it is. If it's lower, then it's going to take it less time.
So it's conceivable that there could be a hot bearing on a train, and when the crew goes back to inspect it, and some of these trains are pretty long, crew goes back to inspect it, they would come upon a wheel set that looks perfectly normal when it was overheated, but by the time they were able to walk back to the back of that train, it had cooled down to be normal, basically.
Yes, I mean, the minute, if the bearing is not critical, I mean, it's not starting to burn off, if the bearing is just simply hot and you just stop the train, the temperature, immediately starts going down. So the slope is steep at the beginning, but then of course it tapers down. So if you check on it after 15 minutes, it will significantly have cooled by maybe 50 or 80 degrees.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. Mr. Ewand, I have a couple seconds left. I know you did the evaluation of the axle for this, for this incident, the East Palestine incident. Has a causation for that failure been determined?
So the purpose of our analysis was factual only, so we provided a service of tearing down the axle for the NTSB. We were not asked to provide any analysis.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.